Any questions from members of the media?
There's been some criticism that the Moral Mondays have taken on too many causes, and that it will meet the same fate as Occupy Wall Street, where they had so many causes and then it just fizzled away. So how do we plan to sustain this movement, and what would success look like?
Yeah, that's a great question. The difference between the Occupy movement is it was not focused on its causes. We are focused. We know where our focus is, the state legislature. And that's why we focus the empirical data. The reason we have to take on so many causes is because they've taken on so much regression.
That's right.
You see, we can't afford not to address what they have done. In 180 days, in 6 months, they have turned this state in 180 degrees in the wrong direction. The NAACP has always been a multi-issued organization.
That's right.
People who stand for justice don't have the luxury of only being one issue. The March on Washington was about freedom and voting rights and jobs and police brutality. Listen at Dr. King's speech, all of the different issues that he lists in that 17-minute speech. So we're focused. The other thing is we didn't start spontaneously. We've been building for 7 years. We challenged Democrats. That's why we have moral authority. We didn't start with just when Republicans came into office. We challenged Democrats. That's how we won same-day registration. We fought Democrats. We fought Republicans. We fought those who didn't want to expand. The last thing is, the reason this movement will continue is, first of all, when you march together, walk together, and go to jail together, it changes you forever.
That's right.
Changes you forever.
That's right.
Secondly, the pain of the policies that passed have not yet kicked in. So think about it. If people are this upset because they voted to take 170,000 people's unemployment, wait till December 31st when 100,000 people lose their unemployment. If people are this upset that they voted to deny 500,000 people Medicaid, wait till December 31st when those people lose that opportunity.
That's right.
You see, wait till folks start looking at their taxes and realize that the group that promised them lower taxes actually raised their taxes. Wait until these 5,000 teachers across this state are given pink slips. And 4,000 teachers are sent pink slip, and the havoc that causes. You see, if folk are already, man, we went to Mitchell County, they were upset at just the promise that they were going to get cuts, because up in Mitchell County, the best jobs were teaching jobs. The only way out for those mountain children is through public education. And they have 15% unemployment up there in the mountains. Down in Dare County, they have 18% unemployment in the off-tourism season. So wait till the winter comes. And 18% of the people are unemployed, and the only hope they had to survive through the winter was unemployment. That's now gone. You see what I'm saying? So the pain is going to produce the power. That's the strange thing about evil. Whenever it overreaches, that which people mean for evil always produces good. And so that's why this movement is set. And the last thing is, we are structured. NAACP has 100 branches across the state. We have 160 coalition partners. We are not rooting our movement in hyperbole and just fussing. We're dealing with empirical facts. We're moving around this state constantly, and that is why the movement is growing. We also have a lectionary now for the Forward Together movement, where pastors and rabbis and priests and imams are preaching from their pulpit. There has never in the history, think about it, of the South been a movement where nearly 1,000 people got arrested because of the actions of a state legislature. And that 1,000 was not just black people. Look at the diversity of Moral Monday. White, black, Jew, Gentile, Christian, Muslim, people struggling with faith, people of faith, LGBT, straight, gay. Whenever you see that, as hard as the extreme right works to divide us, whenever you see that kind of coalition come together in the South, you are dealing with something that is greater than what any man could produce. You're dealing with a movement that has been produced by the spirit of the times, calling us together in a way that we cannot separate, because it's not just about politics. This is about the soul of the state.
That's right.
Success is just our coming together, the consistency of it. 16 weeks now, not one quickie. People being energized. While we don't measure our movement by polls, you know the PPP poll says that Moral Monday is now 47% among North Carolinians, and the legislature is less than 1 out of 5 North Carolinians agree with them. That's interesting.
Very interesting.
A movement led by the NAACP in the South, made up of all different people, is now 47% in the polls popularity, and the legislature less than 1 out of 5. That's powerful.
Wow.
The fact that we can do 13 rallies simultaneously, and me, friend, I don't have to be at all of them. Dr. Brown doesn't have to be at all of them. The fact that people are mobilizing in all these communities, that's success. The increase in voter education, voter registration, and the desire to voter participate, that's success. The fact that as soon as they started this, major law firms, some of the best, like the Advancement Project and the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, called us and said, look, we're here to help you to fight against these things legally. The fact that we've gotten national attention, the fact that people are moving together in ways we've not seen it, all of those are success. And as we change the consciousness and the involvement of the citizenry in North Carolina, that will ultimately be success.